Welcome to It Takes Two. I'm Blair.
I'm Chris.
And today we'll be talking about Love Island UK Season 12, Episodes 30 and 31.
We need you to subscribe, like, share, comment, all the above. Let's go, Blair.
So Lucy and Tommy are kissing. Tommy says things have been going well with Emily, but things might have changed by now.
What changed? Besides you getting your stomach licked on.
That's the thing that changed.
Oh, okay.
It got Tommy feeling hot and bothered.
Yeah, listen, his stomach started feeling warm.
Mm-hmm. So Harry is telling Rio that he's attracted to her. She's more concerned about this undeniable chemistry that he has with Helena. She would want him to sleep inside tonight. So that's something that he's going to have to run by Dejon.
Yeah.
So Giorgio and Yaz end up kissing. Harrison and Lauren are kissing. And he tells her that he feels like he made a decision. He's happy getting to know her and kissing her.
Okay.
Now, Toni and Cash have a talk. He tells Toni to cut things off with Harrison. He thinks that she needs to get into some forever trouble with him.
Oh, okay.
Meg and Martin chat. She finds Martin attractive. She would give him the time of day outside, and she thinks Dejon's head is most likely turning in Casa.
It's not, though. Like, that right there, if that's your way of trying to get with Meg, like, Dejon has it turned the whole time. And he's been in front of beautiful women after beautiful women after beautiful women and things like that. She got him trained. You get what I'm saying? So that's why I'm like, this whole storyline that y'all are trying to sell us with this whole Meg is over there concerned and things like that. Whole time we switch back over to Casa and he's sleeping outside.
Yeah.
Like it fell flat. And the reason why it falls flat is because, number one, y'all trying to sell us that this is the couple of basically this season, and we don't like neither of them, at least on this side of the internet and things of that nature.
Yeah.
But and then on top of that, trying to convince her that his head is turning, it's like, no.
No, she said that.
Oh, she said, and even then, I don't believe it.
Yeah.
like both of them are liars then. Because I'm like, okay, you think his head is turning, but yet you're not really exploring to the full capabilities.
Yeah.
It makes no sense.
Yeah.
If you truly believe your partner head is turning, that what makes you bring somebody back to the villa.
Right.
It's like, nah, you ain't gonna leave me out here single, and that's why I end up getting dumped. Like, nope.
So, you guys, this is where we start the Helena-Shakira-Ty triangle.
Oh, I love this.
Another triangle with the same people. So Helena's talking to Ty, and she said that she and Shakira apparently have the same taste in men. Is that what's really going on, Helena? Or do you have some weird infatuation with Shakira?
Yes.
I'm thinking there's some type of weird infatuation because it's a little too strange for me. You're wearing this girl's bikinis. You're talking to the guys and double backing on the people that she's been talking to. What is going on, Helena? And the thing that gets me too is it's not enough for her to say that, oh, we have the same taste in men. It's not until Shakira shows an interest that you show an interest for the same person.
Yeah.
Why can't you make the first move?
Because I'm a disruptor.
Yeah.
Why am I making the first move? There's nothing to disrupt. And here's the thing about it, right? I have chosen to pick on you. That's just what it is. That's how Helena feels. Helena feels like, you know what? When I come, I just grab your bikini. I'm not asking you. And guess what? You are the type of person that allows me to grab it every day. And besides telling me, no, don't wear my stuff, you just go in the corner and complain about it. Like a little kid sometimes, you know what I mean? But I'm going to be that bully. That'd be like, you know what? I'm going to see because I already know that you have no connection with Ben. So I'm going to see if I can disrupt everything that you got going on, kind of make your Casa Amor experience bad, just because. And I'm like, that's fun to me. That's fun to watch.
So Shakira and Toni think Helena just goes for whatever they have. And what about her undeniable connection with Harry?
Helena don't care about that.
So Dejon is going to sleep on the daybed.
Yeah.
Harry is going to sleep in bed with Rio after, of course, they have a conversation about it. Ben is really into Andrada. She really likes him too, and they are going to share a bed tonight. So we're going to switch back.
I'll tell you this right now. Andrada, you're not going to like Ben by the end of this experience.
Yeah.
You're not.
So it's bedtime. Ty is sleeping in Helena's bed. And all the guys are making out in bed except for Dejon, who is sleeping outside.
Yeah.
So it's the next day. Helena and Ty did some intense cuddling, she says, last night, and she enjoyed it. Ty ends up bringing her a coffee. Helena could tell that Shakira was raging by her sleeping with Ty. And Emily's head isn't getting turned, and neither is Meg's.
Okay.
Now we get to Ty and Shakira's conversation, and he tells Shakira that she is his type of girl. She thought he was all about Helena, with him putting the water bottle on her bed, marking his territory.
Yeah.
He tells her it doesn't have to be a triangle. He's down to share a bed with Shakira tonight. They end up going and sitting together by the pool, and Helena is circling them like a shark and ends up pulling Ty for a chat. And that's one thing I don't like. You clearly see that they're having a conversation. I don't think she needed to interrupt that chat. That, like you said, that's the disruptor. That's the kind of bully behavior a little bit.
Yeah.
Like, he's going to end up not talking to Shakira at some point. You don't have to interrupt their chats.
But I want to talk to him now. And y'all ain't talking about nothing because y'all over there talking about me anyway. Why don't if y'all gonna talk about me, he might as well talk to me. You get what I'm saying? Here's in this moment, that's why I'm like, I'm all for storylines. That what makes a good show, in my opinion. If everybody just come in there and mind their business and find love, okay, sure, that's the point of the show. But you need little side quests, little detours to basically like, oh, what's this storyline? Now we got a Shakira versus Helena storyline. Ooh.
But when does it come to an end?
Eventually, once Casa's over. But it's like, ooh, Helena's gonna pull Ty away from Shakira. Like now, Shakira, what are you gonna do? Are you gonna allow yourself to be bullied by this woman, or are you gonna stand up for yourself?
So Helena and Ty, honestly, they're really not even talking about nothing for real. They're over here saying they're both loyal people.
Yes.
Toni and Shakira aren't shocked by Helena anymore. Shakira thinks that Helena just likes playing this game with her. They thought that she had this connection with Harry. Shakira told Helena apparently sharing is caring with you, huh?
Oh.
That's actually pretty funny.
Yeah, it's okay.
Helena said that she is not trying to wind Shakira up. She's just trying to get to know some other boys. Harry and Rio are having this flirty, sexy talk about massages. Toni tells Cash that he has a better chat than Harrison.
Okay.
He says that he can give her a good time and a long time. And Toni tells him, tell me sweet nothings. They end up cuddling and kissing.
Here's the thing about it. Toni is, even though she got this hard interior, or exterior rather, like Toni comes off to me as a like boy craze type of girl.
And like maybe that's why she puts up that wall, like she's protecting
because
herself.
She knows that if she really likes you, she's gonna be all about you. You can't hang out with the boys. You get what I'm saying? like that's why it's like, hey, I'm actually protecting myself and you, because once I really like you, like I'm only about you. So that's why I'm like, yeah, Toni, I have no problem with Toni feeling this type of way, because Toni needs at least somebody, because it's not going to be Harrison. She needs somebody that she can choose for once.
And I'm glad Cash is showing interest.
Yeah.
I just don't like the playing hard to get stuff. It's just not fun to me. I love to see people enjoy each other and fall in love. The playing hard to get and making a man work, like, okay, yes, court the girl, but show interest or move on is how I feel. So Meg thinks that Dejon is playing the safe card with her. Why is he calling me my Meg, marking his territory, and we're not closed off? So that really like seeped down into her brain, into her system, whatever Yaz and Billikis was saying to her.
Okay.
She said that they haven't progressed in the last 2 weeks, and it's just a new boundary that she's been setting for him every step of the way. Emily tells her you don't trust him at the end of the day, and trust is a big thing. Meg does miss him. She ends up crying, and she feels like they've just been through so much together.
Yeah, I don't care about this storyline. I know that I say, like, you know, a show is about storylines and things of that nature. You got this one girl talking about trying to feed us propaganda with her couple, and then you got the other girl over there that's not exploring at all. That's basically just the counselor for, like, the friend group and things like that. Basically, Emily just a yes man. So that's why I'm like, I'm not interested in neither of these storylines. And
I feel like with Meg, you guys really haven't been through that much together. I don't feel like. I think that Dejon has been pulled on dates and you've been losing your mind.
Yeah.
And that's about it. Like, there hasn't been any triangles. There hasn't been any of him going to the hideaway and, you know, all these different experiences or situations to really test your relationship. He's just been going along with the Love Island experience as far as getting pulled for dates. And whenever a new girl comes in the villa, you start acting like a maniac.
Pretty much.
So I understand that you've been stressed and your head hurts because you've been crying and screaming for the past few weeks. That's about it.
But she acts like a maniac before anything ever happens. That's why it doesn't feel like real. Like, if it's one thing if you know what, he did go to the hideaway with somebody, or like at night or spend the night, but like nothing ever happens.
No.
And she just basically crashes out for no reason.
So Yasmin is feeling more comfortable around Jamie. Conor wouldn't mind moving to London, and he has conversations talking to Emma. Toni and Shakira. Toni tells Shakira that she kissed Cash, and her head is turned.
Of course it is, because your boy crazy.
Billikis and Boris are on the terrace, and he talks about how he would cook for her on a date night, and he never kissed a girl from Ireland. And I thought that was a pretty cute setup for him to get the kiss, which he ends up getting.
And maybe that's easy. To me, I thought it was corny.
Okay.
I'm just like, hey, like I never kissed a girl from Ireland. Just kiss the girl.
So Meg is crying to Helena now. She realizes Dejon doesn't mean what he says sometimes. He doesn't think he's into her. She doesn't think he's into her as much as he says that he is, and Helena agrees.
Mind you, just to let y'all know, Dejon is not in the villa.
Right.
So all these things that she's coming up with, it's almost like she is doing her lines and his lines, and that's why it doesn't feel real. How are you getting yourself this worked up and he's not even there?
Yeah.
Like, it doesn't make any sense. I understand that Shakira said something last episode to where if you really like somebody, you will be crying and things like that, saying you miss them. Not like this, though.
Yeah.
Because this comes off as performative. This comes off as if he comes back with somebody, now I won't be in the villa. Like, it doesn't come off as if you have genuine love for each other.
And I think the thing that gets me, too, is like they act like they're so good, they're so down for each other, and they have each other's back when people like come for their connection. But when she can't keep her eyes on him, she starts to spiral.
Exactly.
And to me, that tells me that y'all's connection is not as strong as y'all like to tell people it is, because we can all see it's not strong. But you guys want to really like push the fact that you guys are good when it's obvious you're not. The man can't be out of your eyesight before you start freaking out. So it's nighttime. Andrada is giving Harry a shoulder massage, asking if he misses Helena, and Harry says no. Yasmin and Jamie end up making out. Boris and Billikis share another kiss. He wants to stay in the bed with her tonight, and she agrees.
Okay.
And honestly, I'm feeling the Billikis Boris situation. I think that there's like a genuine connection that I'm feeling from them.
Yeah.
And I'm interested to see where it goes.
Me too.
Emily feels lucky and thinks Tommy is being good in Casa.
Emily, that's why it feels like a 45-year marriage with you. Because what evidence do you have of that?
Because he's a nice boy.
Exactly. like basically, you basically played yourself in thinking like this is the equivalent of my dog don't bite. Every dog bites. Yeah. Right? So you thinking because Tommy got this little, clean shave, he got these boyish looks, that he's, you know what? He's not man enough to go over there and do man stuff. He's gonna be in the corner and read a book. But he's a boy, meaning that, hey, he have no loyalty to no one but himself. You get what I'm saying? There's no one there to hold him to his word or anything like that. That's why I'm like, I actually have no problem with Tommy acting this way, because I saw it coming. It was rather going to be two things. It's rather, guess what? The new guy was going to come in and take Emily, or the new girl was going to come in and take Tommy. Because at the end of the day, y'all connection wasn't genuine. It was put together by circumstance. It wasn't put together because you actually liked them, Right.
Andrada has only been in 2 relationships, we learn, and the guys have cheated on her. We learned that Ben cheated in his first relationship, but not after that, and he reads a lot of self-help books. I was thinking to myself, he might need to go lay on somebody's couch and talk to a person.
Pretty much.
Because I don't know what he's processing in them books. So Rio tells Harry that he's been respectful to her, to Helena, and she's also been enjoying their time together. And he says that he's close to eating her alive.
Whoa. Okay.
Yes.
Thank you, Harry.
Yaz and Giorgio talk turn-ons, and they end up making out.
Okay.
Andrada and Dejon do have a spark. He hopes that she can come back to the villa so they can spend more time together. And he gives her a little tingle. She says she's picky, so it's rare for her to get that feeling for somebody.
Okay.
Now, when I heard this, my initial reaction was, why is he hoping that she comes back? You could just choose her.
No, you can't.
It doesn't have to be a thing of hoping and wishing on a star. If you like the girl, you can bring her back to the villa, but he knows that he won't.
Listen here. I truly believe Meg and dejon made a pact that they just gonna be together and win the money.
Yeah.
I honestly, like, it's no love there. It's more of an agreement and things like that. Like, even when it comes down to, like, I'm not saying that I'm the sex crazed reviewer on YouTube, right? But I always look forward to when it's time to go to bed, right? Because you got to think about it, right? When we look at what we see on our TV with Love Island, they on the island and things like that, it looks like paradise to us, right? But really, they in prison, right? They don't know what time it is. They don't know what day it is. You know what I mean? They have to shoot. They have to go to sleep, wake up early, shoot all day. And really, the time at night is really the time to really, like, release all whatever tension you may have.
Let your guards down.
Exactly.
Show how you really feel about your person.
So when I see people hunching on TV and things like that, I'm like, that makes sense because I'm in prison.
Okay.
You get what I'm saying? There's nothing to do here. You know what I mean? I know it looked like there's a pool here and it's paradise, but I have to wake up every day and have pretty much the same conversations for the next month and a half. So when I see Meg and dejon at night, I'm like, it comes off as two people that made a pinky swear that, hey, we are going to win together at the end and think we're going to make it to the end. But I do not believe in their chemistry or even the romantic part of their relationship.
So Shakira and Ty are feeling each other. He ended up moving his water bottle to her bed tonight. So the deal is sealed.
Okay.
And they end up kissing. Cash and Toni, so she is low-key scared of him and because she doesn't really know him yet. They're flirty automatically and she knows that she doesn't have that with Harrison, but she is having fun with him and they end up kissing.
Well, here's the reason why. As much as I praise Toni needs some more depth too. You get what I'm saying? We don't really know much about Toni when it comes to these type of conversations that she have with the opposite sex. It usually leads to what her experience happened in the villa and what she wants something different.
And sarcasm.
Yeah, so, like, that's why I'm like, maybe you feel afraid and things like that and you don't really know him, but the guys can say the same about you. They don't really know you, you know?
So Helena pulls Ty for a chat and asks what he's thinking about Shakira. He tells her they're getting along very well and he's trying to get to know both of them. He does tell her that they did kiss. Yeah. Oh yeah, because they did end up kissing. And apparently Shakira told Helena that she was going to beat her to it.
Ooh.
So Meg and Martin are on the terrace. He says he's only trying to get to know her. Yep. He wants to sleep with her tonight. She agrees, but no kissing and no cuddling.
See what I mean? Because I made an agreement.
No exploring.
Yeah.
So it's bedtime. Shakira said that she kissed Ty and she's going to be sharing a bed with him. And Helena says, you can have him. I won't be circling back. I hope not. I hope you have your own experience.
But here's the thing.
And dejon sleeps outside.
But here's the thing about it though. Even though I'm happy that Shakira got the guy, you only got the guy because I let you have the guy. Like I caused you to have a fake competition with me by basically bullying you into this competition. And now that's why I'm like, Helena, we don't really even know what Helena likes or what she's into. That's why I find her storyline to be entertaining. Because she just do things just off the whim of doing things. And the whole, like, I'm not circling back. It is what it is. I think she was never into Ty.
Yeah.
I think she lied to us, as she always does, saying, you know what? Me and Shakira just have the same type. It just come off that way. That's why I'm like, no, you know what, Shakira, you win this round. But at the end of the day, here's what I think. I think at the end of the day, this may sound crazy, Shakira really did started liking Harry. And I think Helena knows that. And she's like, you like Ty today, but really, I had no idea something to you when I took Harry away from you again.
That's nasty work.
Yeah. Oh yeah. I'm listen here. Sometimes the villain got to win.
So episode 31, it is the next day, and dejon said he had a nightmare to where he was without Meg.
Dude, you get what I'm saying? That don't even make no sense.
Yes.
You got all these beautiful women around you, and you over here talking about I had a nightmare that I was without Meg.
And I guess my thing is that I think that the frustration comes from the fact that we don't see the love in your couple. The Islanders don't see the love in your couple, but you keep talking about each other like there is love in your couple. Yeah. When it really is just reprimanding. It's the only thing that's going on in your couple.
Facts.
Dejon told Andrade that, it's looking like you want to kiss me. She ended up hugging him, and Giorgio isn't feeling Yaz.
Okay.
So Cash tells Toni that he likes her. Toni says she knows that. She gets excited, and she didn't really expect this, and it is kind of scary to her, and they end up kissing.
What do you mean you didn't expect this? What did you expect? You knew you wasn't gonna be with Harrison forever. You knew you wasn't gonna be with Harrison after Casa because you can't trust him. So what is there not to expect? Well,
I'll give it to her because I think that she hasn't had much success in the villa when it comes to the guys, so I could see her not expecting to connect with somebody.
But you have to, or else you go home. That's why I'm not understanding this. Like, the whole point was to connect with someone by hook or by crook during this Casa experience, or else you're going to be single and you're going to go home. Like, those are the only two options. There is no, without any chance in the world, Toni couldn't have come back and say, I want to stay with Harrison. That's the same as Shakira coming back saying, I choose to stay with Ben. We'd be like, what?
But she's really liking him. I don't think she expected to really like him.
I think Toni likes too.
Okay.
I think Toni is boy crazy. I think whoever she's with, she likes a lot and things like that.
So Shakira is talking to Ty, and he tells her what Helena said about he tells Shakira that Helena is still going to speak to him, and he's not putting her in a triangle situation.
Okay.
Shakira said that, I might kiss Ty if Helena doesn't beat me to it, was what the conversation was, but she wasn't really trying to make it a competition of who was going to kiss Ty first. And she thinks that Helena's going to go back to Harry anyway, so she really doesn't understand why she's on Ty's back the way that she is.
Okay.
Ty also does think that Helena exaggerates things sometimes.
Well, here's the thing about it. Sometimes, as a villain, as a disruptor, I let you choose Ty. I do my work once he's in the main villa. You know what I'm saying? Like right now, it's Casa and things like that. I'm gonna put my this how crazy she is, as we gonna see at the end of this episode and things like that. She was like, you know what? I'm not even gonna explore for real. Like I'm here to disrupt, and if so and so comes back with somebody, it is what it is. If not, it is what it is. I think Helena just there for a good time and not for a long time. And I think the only way that she gets out the villa, the UK gonna have to vote her out. Like that's the only way she's gonna get out the villa.
But I will say too, when it comes to Ty, Ty's talking about he's not putting Shakira in a triangle situation, but he's not really doing a good job of shutting the triangle down.
No, not at all.
So I really don't know what he means when he says this to her. But maybe he's showing more interest in Shakira that she can see. But I don't know what he's talking about. So Billikis and Martin end up kissing. She felt guilty apparently when she was with Boris because she doesn't want it to seem like she's tossing Martin to the side. And she does also let him know that she kissed Boris yesterday.
Okay.
Andrade and Ben talk. She enjoyed being in bed with him. Ben can't see that she has chemistry with Dejon, and he wonders, if I bring you back, are you going to try to crack on with Dejon? And she tells him, I won't. I'm the type of girl who stands on what I say. And honestly, I do kind of believe her. I do. And honestly, I think that she knows that Dejon is just there's nothing there.
Yeah,
like you're not going to get anything out of that.
Yeah.
Giorgio and Yaz. So Giorgio tells Yaz that he's not feeling it. She appreciates his honesty, and they end up hugging it out. I think Giorgio just is ready to go home.
Yeah, I think, like I said,
I think it's too hot. I think he gets sunburns on his back.
And it's prison. Like,
he's ready to go home.
Yes, it's prison. He has to sleep in a room where only thing he just hear all through like the night and stuff because people kissing and doing whatever. It's not as fun as people make it out to be.
Yeah.
And Giorgio seemed like the type of person that be like, these beds make my back hurt. You know what I mean? So I think he's ready to go home, yeah.
So Billikis is telling Boris that she kissed Martin, and she's a little bit nervous about Boris because he gives bad boy vibes, and she feels like he might hurt her. And Boris wants to change her perspective. He knows that they have good conversation, they have good energy, and they end up hugging. And I really like Boris's response to this. I was just like, yeah, if you feel like there could be something here, don't allow her to tell you what she thinks you are. Show her who you are.
First of all, why you label me as that? That I can hurt you. You get what I'm saying? I understand we're talking about in like relationships and things like that, but it's like, hey, come on now. Like you ain't gotta put me in a box this early. Especially, look, if I get with you, we gotta be real, y'all. If I get with you and things like that, if you bring me back to the villa, Billikis is already based on how, UK got the history of, it's like, don't put me in the box because they already putting you in the box. You know what I mean? Let's both be out the box together. You get what I'm saying?
So Rio and Harry talk. He's attracted to her. If it was reversed, they would be in game.
Oh, okay, sure.
Harry's just chatting.
Yeah.
Like, don't believe what this man says. But honestly, he is flip-flopping, and he's in a difficult spot.
Yeah.
Now, that's more the truth.
But he's not flip-flopping with you, though, Rhea. Mm-hmm. He's flip-flopping between Shakira and Helena.
Pretty much.
He's not, like, the flip-flop got nothing to do with the Casa girl at all.
Mm-hmm. So Shakira yanks up Helena. She didn't yank her up, but this was a yank up type conversation. She was annoyed by Helena's comment about basically, you're trying to act like I'm trying to play games with this man. She doesn't want to be in a game. That's why she stepped away from the Harry situation, because she didn't want to be in a triangle, and she's not playing games when it comes to Ty. Now Helena's saying that, she was gonna back away from this situation with Ty anyway. She has something good with Harry. She just thought Ty was fit and just wanted to have conversations with him, and that's why she was talking to him.
Listen, that's why you gotta confront the bully.
Yeah.
It does nothing good to talk to Toni about it. And guess what? You should have added, stop taking my clothes too.
Yeah.
If you wear my stuff, I can't wear my stuff. That simple.
Yeah, I felt like I was very proud of Shakira, and not that I didn't think she had it in her, because Shakira speaks her mind.
I honestly don't think she did have it in her though.
Oh, I did.
I think I think when it comes to Ben, we only see her talk that way with Ben because Ben needs flashcards and like to talk, to understand things. I think it's easy to talk that way with Ben, but when we saw her with Harry, we see her get emotional. We see her with Helena. She kind of like, she's telling Toni every day, this girl keep wearing my bikinis and like it doesn't fit her. I'm like, Shakira, if you're someone that speaks your mind, this girl's taking your bikinis every day.
Yeah.
So I think when it came to Ben, it's just easy to talk your mind with Ben, because Ben is just somebody that you just be like, you know what? You shouldn't even be raising your voice at me. But with Helena, I think it's very different, because here's the tricky part. This is actually going to be crazy. I think if Helena wasn't Helena, Shakira would like Helena. Like, I think, like, Helena, like, she's very confident and stuff like that, but, she chose to be a disruptor. She's just like, truth be told, like, I don't have a problem with you except for when it comes to how you're moving.
Yeah.
But if everything was, like, erased from that, I would like you. So I think Shakira did have a problem. So that's why I was happy that she actually had the courage to actually pull her and say, this is what's going on.
So they get a text. There is going to be a recoupling tonight to either choose one of the Casa folks or stay with your original partner. So Billikis chooses to be with Boris.
Okay.
Giorgio comes back single.
Giorgio basically said, I'm self-eliminating.
He said, where my ticket, y'all?
Yes,
I'm ready to go home.
Yes, basically.
Meg and Dejon choose each other. Shakira chooses Ty. Ben chose Andrada. Andrada got to know Dejon a little bit, and Meg asked, what's a little bit? Andrada said, a couple chats, nothing disrespectful. So here she go. Nothing even happened.
Exactly.
Here she go. And what's his name? Dejon also said that he slept in the day beds, and Helena said liar. Like, I don't. It was just irritating to me, because I'm just like, no, he really did sleep in the day beds. And why are you making it?
Because I'm a disruptor.
Yeah.
I'm there to disrupt.
Toni chose Cash. Harrison chose Lauren. Harrison said that he had an instant spark with Lauren, and he hasn't felt that way with anybody here.
That was a shot at Toni.
Toni expected it. If he did it here, he would do it there. And Cash says that she has a mature boundary. I really don't know what he meant when he said that.
No, I'm not from the UK. I don't know either.
Maybe y'all could tell us.
Maybe, like, to me, it just sounded like, hey, Toni don't want to deal with little boys. Toni want to deal with a man, and I am a man. Like,
I'll go with that.
Listen, context clues. That's all I'm going off of.
Helena and Harry chose each other. Yasmin chose Jamie. Conor came back with Emma. Emma says that Harry's actions in the villa are true to who he is as a person, and she is not interested in him in the least. Emily chose Tommy, and Tommy chose Lucy, leaving Emily single. She was shocked. She was big shocked.
You shouldn't be shocked, because at the end of the day, he is still a boy. Like, he's a boy man boy, whatever way you want to go. The fact that you thought that your dog was so trained that he doesn't bite, every dog bites. And guess what? When you throw 6 to 7 women in front of a guy that he can explore freely without you being there, the chances of him succeeding is going to be very low. Very low, unless you are Dejon and Meg and have a pact that y'all gonna make it to the end. I am a big believer of no one wins against temptation. It's just best just not to address it. Whenever I'm tempted by something, I don't even stay in that place. I run away. You get what I'm saying? Besides saying, I'm going to defeat this. I'm going to have multiple conversations with women and let one of them lick my stomach. And then I'm going to make it back home to Blair. It's like, no, I'm not even going to play that game.
But I do think that Tommy and Emily deserve to be in a couple with somebody that they actually have a spark and a connection with. And like you said, not be in a couple of convenience or forced together because your partner's left y'all.
That's why I don't blame Tommy. I blame Emily for her being single because she chose to basically sit around with Meg all day, basically like, it's okay, it's going to be okay. Our men is doing good. But you had 6 to 7 men in this villa that you chose not to talk to.
Right.
It is what it is.
And that's all we got.
Listen here, we will drop the newest episode. I know that comes out today. Later on tomorrow. Make sure y'all subscribe, like, share, comment, all the above. Bye.
Bye.